Chris Matthews I love. If you're watching, he does a segment where it's tell me something I don't know. So if we could maybe go around the room, if you can think of something, tell me something I don't know, either about your brand or the hotel industry in general, or you can pass, but I'd rather you not. If you want to start, I'll put you on the... Randy wants to jump out.
Tell me something you don't know.
I don't know a lot, so you could probably...
No, I'm sure you don't know a lot about us. Okay. I think that that for 2013, I don't think it's going to be as good as people think, and I think 2014 is going to be where we see a lot of the movement.
Sounds good. Next, Russ?
I think that from a development standpoint, that what we think is going to culminate in 2016, 2017, where everybody's saying that's going to be kind of the height. I think it's going to be a lot broader. I think it's going to be a lot slower of a pace. I think it's going to last a lot longer, but it's not going to culminate. I think it's now going to go on to 2018.
I would say from specifically to our company, I would say to accelerate development. We're talking about mid-scale development. We're starting to really put our balance sheet to work, leveraging our own balance sheet to spur development. So putting our money behind some of these projects, especially in high heritage markets, where historically we wouldn't have done that. You know, would have been on the investment in the shoulders of the franchisee. We're starting to put our own dollars to use to spark some development.
I guess as far as something you guys don't know is that, in a different line than the development aspect, we opened our 25th property yesterday, so that's exciting. And I haven't drafted the press release yet, so it wouldn't be all.
You do everything, right?
I do.
No, it's like call me critical mass 25.
No, that's not.
Call me an optimist. I think when development starts, it will start with vengeance in select services. I don't know when.
A couple of quick things. I think there's about a 3 or 4 year window of opportunity to raise rate, so we should really focus on rate right now and drive rate wherever we can. I think you're going to see a leveling out and maybe even a little down in just a few years. Though I think we have a very short window to take advantage of it, and we should put the money in the properties and spend money on capex. On a red line note, I think we've been known as an owner that franchises. We'd like to be known as a franchisor now that owns, and so I think you're going to see us advertise a lot more. You're going to see us out there and getting on a national scale is really our.
Maybe bigger advertising.
I heard my clock right on.
I mean, how many times do they do
You
right
were the
now?
only one invited back then.
This is the I don't know I want to hear. He knows everything.
Just to show just how sage David is, if we take the first half of 2013 and assume that the second half will be similar, the spread between supply and demand growth is most favorable in upper mid-scale and mid-scale. There's a 1.3% spread in upper mid-scale and a 1.4% spread in mid-scale. So the most favorable trend for occupancy and therefore average daily rate growth is in the mid-scale segment.
You guys are great.
You know, and it's great being next to last because things you don't know, everybody's already said. But beginning of the year, everybody was telling me this is when development was just going to take off. And it's, like everybody said, it's just not, it's slow. It's a slow progression. The banks haven't opened up their vaults. That's not happening. People are not just building the build anymore. It's going to take a long time. And the turnaround's not immediate, and the numbers have been shown. It's going to take a couple of years, maybe next year, maybe 15 will be the high. Gus is saying we're stretching this out to 18. It's not, when you're in this position, you want to gauge yourself carefully. When you're not in this position, you're being told what you have to do. Oh, 2013 is going to be the band of the year. Why don't you bring in more deals? No, guys, it's just not happening.
Yeah.
So.
We all get it.
Well, I am the last girl, but we're in a long-term business. There's always been highs and lows, and when times are bad, you say this too will pass. When times are good, you say we're not going to get my share. But I'm optimistic about the business in general. I think there is, for companies like ours in the basically conversion franchising business, I think there's tremendous opportunity as the banks finally let I think that it's a misnomer to think that the CMBS loans and all these other loans have fallen through through the system. I think when these come through the system, that's when they'll change flags, that's when the capital improvements will come. And I think it's a great opportunity for everybody in the room here, and I think our company included.
Great. Well, thank you. We really appreciate you taking the time and enjoy the conference.
Thank you, David.
Thank you.
Enjoy the second.